When you drift into a new dimension, it's easy to notice the big differences. People are riding dinosaurs, stop signs are orange circles. Where we have Rancho Pasillo City Hall, they have a giant lake of lava. But you know what's the most jarring? What makes you realize the most you aren't in the world you were born? It's the food. As anyone knows, humans are basically biologically similar across the multiverse. We can eat all the same things, but we don't. Think about how much difference there is between two different kinds of cooking in our dimension, then multiply it by 1,000. Every meal is an adventure. Sometimes that's great, but sometimes you just want something that reminds you of your world prime. And that is where Quantum Slice comes in. They're the only interdimensional pizza delivery place and the only ones who can guarantee you the taste of home wherever your adventure takes you. With new specials every day and an ever-increasing list of toppings, Quantum Slice has something for everyone from everywhere. So, whether you find yourself in the sunken underwater city of Pasillo Pacific in Dimension 99987, or the snow-blasted wastes of Dimension 50374, or whether you just want a really good slice of pepperoni, call Quantum Slice. Experience the unified theory of pizza. Quantum Slice, delivering anywhere in the multiverse. Call 714-555-PIZZA to order.
At one time, you knew him as the head of Aegis, but ever since being placed on administrative leave, Stevie Brass has had time to kill it in the recording studio. So we here at Who the Hell Needs This Record bring to you for 3 easy installments of 1995, Stevie Brass sings his favorite Dolly Parton songs, including such hits as
Stumble out of bed and I stumble to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition, and I'm yawning, stretching, and try to come to life.
That's right, folks, Stevie Brass is
working 9 to 5, ain't no way to make a living, barely getting by, it's all a taking and no giving.
Order now and you get to hear Stevie Brass's interpretation of such original hits as
Jolene, 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 Jolene.
And if you order now and are the first 500 orders, we will also include the Stevie Brass EP of his favorite hip-hop hits.
The hip-hop, the hippie to the hippie, the hip-hopper, you don't stop, I rock it to the bang-bang boogity, up jump the boots and the rhythm to the boogity beat.
So order now. Please, warehouses are full.
Hey, Light Fanners! Lighthammer here, all the way from Moon Harbor, with a special message just in time for my favorite holiday, Valentine's Day. Have you always wanted to wrap me in the palm of your hand? Have you wondered what it would be like to hold my hammer? Have you desired to feel my power surging through you? If you answered yes to any of these questions, I have just the product for you. An official, licensed Lighthammer action figure. This action figure comes with a removable helmet, and of course, my Lighthammer, and is pre-programmed with 4 fun phrases, including, "Hey, Light Fanners," and "Take a powerful blow." Come pick me up, take me home, and play with me all night. Available at all major retailers now.
And now, your feature presentation.
Hello again.
Why did you have to say it like that?
What do you mean?
Like, all, we haven't seen each other in a year sounding. We work together every day.
Well, yes.
So we don't need to make a big deal out of greeting each other.
But it's March again.
I've noticed.
Well, aren't you in a foul mood today?
I just don't know why we're even trying to top last year. The issues were bold and innovative, and the March Masksness competition was intense and exciting.
And it was wonderful seeing Echo come out on top like that.
Oh yeah, they absolutely deserved that win.
Without a doubt.
I mean, they were clearly the best.
Hands down.
So yeah, anyway, I'm just not sure what we're doing with this one. How are we making this different?
Well, I suppose you'll just have to wait and see.
Someone already wrote the issues. We're just editing them. I could easily read ahead. They're all right on this desk.
No spoilers.
Can we just get started?
Sure. Want to start working on the cover for this one?
I guess. Welcome to A Very Merry March Masksness, Issue 3, Lights Out, Part 1. On the cover, Aria stands alone on a stage, looking out at the audience. The audience is illuminated with cell phones and cameras flashing, so much that Aria is simply a silhouette against the light. We turn the page, and our story begins.
They're gonna scream my name, give me glory and fame. I am everything you see, and when I greet the crowd, they'll raise their voices loud, 'cause I know what they want, and it's me. I'm a queen and empress, I'm the superhero princess, and I rule this town. Let me get you up to speed, I am everything you need. I rule it all, so where's my crown?
Can I please get a touch-up over here? Interdimensional travel is absolutely ruining my hair.
Miss Grant?
What is it, Riley? Can't you see that I'm busy?
We're live.
Oh, hello, everyone. This is Cat Grant, reporting from the Daily Planet. And you just heard part of the newest single from one of the superhero world's hottest rising stars, who, for the first time in a year, makes a live performance debut. That's right, folks. Tonight is Aria's one-night-only solo concert. If you aren't here, well, that's what you've got me for. Now, I've heard some rumors there might be a special guest in attendance and some exciting news to share. And speaking of exciting news, in just a few minutes, our lovely camera person Riley and I will be heading backstage for an exclusive pre-concert interview with Aria herself. But as I'm heading back there, allow me to introduce you to our newest team member, our intern, Diamond Radiance. Say hi, Diamond.
Hi, everybody.
Before I turn the floor over to Zia, I want to clarify that this is a paid internship. We at the Daily Planet believe that the labor of those entering the workforce should never be exploited and therefore must be properly compensated. I have been called many things, but I'm not a monster. Now, Diamond, you've been following Aria's meteoric rise to fame over the past year quite closely. Care to elaborate on that?
Absolutely. 12 months ago, the name Aria was completely unknown. And not like, oh, she's made a few videos of her singing and hasn't gone viral yet, unknown. Like, literally no one knew her name, unknown. But then came Lighthammer Presents Spotlight, a Lighthammer musical, the big theatrical sensation from last year's March Masksness. Aria auditioned and got the lead, but it turns out that was all a ruse to ruin the competition from the inside, organized by Aria's uncle and former Lighthammer nemesis, Cacophony. Just as all seemed darkest, though, pun definitely intended, Aria had a change of heart that both saved the day and won her massive amounts of critical acclaim. And with her villainous uncle in jail, Aria was free to start her career. Though you've all certainly heard her self-titled album, which dropped just a few months ago, Aria hasn't performed live since Spotlight closed at the end of last March. But tonight, that all changes.
It does indeed. Thank you for that excellent expositional exposé, Diamond Radiance. Riley and I have now made my way backstage to Aria's green room. Isn't that right, Riley?
Yes, Kat. We made it down here safely.
We very much did. We are lucky enough to see some familiar faces. Nikki Roberts, the production assistant for Spotlight, made the shift to being Aria's agent and the producer for this concert. Nikki, how are you feeling?
I'm good, Mrs. Grant. I'm very excited. Aria has been working really hard on this for the past few months, and I know everyone will be very impressed with the show we've put together.
And where is our rising star?
She's in her dressing room warming up, getting the last pieces of her costume on, the usual pre-show stuff.
Our listeners are dying to know what surprises lie in store for them tonight. Can you give us any hints?
Sorry, Mrs. Grant, we've worked way too hard to maintain confidentiality for me to just casually spill information now.
But will it be like last year's opening night? A major villain attack?
Nothing like that, Mrs. Grant.
5 minutes, Nikki.
Camille St. Martin, the stage manager for both last year's musical and tonight's concert. Can you spare a few words?
No.
Oh, okay.
Camille is just very busy right now, Mrs. Grant.
Of course, getting ready for the biggest night of the year must be such an enormous amount of pressure.
Nikki! Excuse me, Mrs. Grant.
Come on, Riley. Let's try to listen in.
Isn't that a bit invasive?
Who signs your paychecks?
Right. Listening in.
Hey, Aria, are you okay?
I'm just a little anxious, that's all.
You're going to be great. You know that.
It's just, what if he shows up?
Is the he in question Aria's uncle Cacophony? Or the estranged almost co-star from last year, Lightheimer? Or...
Mrs. Grant, do you mind?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry about that, Aria. He won't be here. He's still in jail. It's high security, and we were just on the phone with them confirming that he is safe in his cell.
Cacophony, not Lightheimer.
I know. It's just... He was so angry at his trial, swearing he would get revenge and everything.
I promise you, everything is going to be okay. Besides, everyone is here to support you. Fans and superheroes alike.
Is Kid Katie counted among those fans and superheroes in the audience?
Kat, could you give us a minute?
Kid Katie might be here tonight, or she might not. I'm not sure. There's a lot going on in Halcyon City right now, and always. But if you're asking what I think you're asking, no, she will not be there in that way. Katie and I are just friends.
So, is there anyone special in your life?
As a matter of fact, there is.
Oh, do tell.
To be frank, our relationship is pretty demanding and kind of takes up all my time. It's a lot of hard work and dedication, but I'm really proud of how far we've come.
You're talking about your career, aren't you?
Yep.
Clever.
Aria, 2 minutes.
Aria, Nikki, Camille, thank you for letting me come join you for this exclusive interview. Have a terrific show. And now I'm turning it over to Diamond Radiance, filming on the Daily Planet patented drone planet cam, while Riley and I head upstairs to join you. Diamond Radiance.
Thank you, Kat. I am sitting in the VIP box, and the energy here is absolutely infectious. You can feel the excitement coming up from the crowd. And who is sitting right beside us? He's an alien, he's a pop star, he's a hero, and he never goes out of style. That's right, it's Evergreen.
Wonderful to be here, and thank you for bringing up that alien thing. It's an unkind rumor started by Phil Collins at the 2008 Ivor Novello Awards. After I got in a tiff with him, he started telling everyone that I was part of an alien vanguard set on colonizing the Earth, which I can assure you is nowhere near true. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. Hello, Mixed Radiance.
Oh, actually, Radiance isn't my last name, it's one name. Diamond Radiance.
Oh, I did not know that.
And you couldn't be expected to, not with how busy you've been lately. I mean, you have had quite the time in Apex City lately. That robot uprising? Yikes, I bet that was stressful.
That is certainly one word for it, yes.
But just like always, you came out on top.
I did not, unfortunately. I was a little bit busy.
Diamond Radiance, isn't the show about to begin? You were supposed to do a quick sign-off, so we aren't rolling when the music starts.
Oh, right. Anyway, I'm Diamond Radiance of the Daily Planet, signing off. And remember, dear listeners, keep shining like a diamond.
I thought we agreed, no catchphrases.
There's a moment, a single moment, where everything in the world just stops. And in that moment, that single moment, they're waiting for the beat to drop. They're gonna scream my name, give me glory and fame. I am everything you see. everything you need. I rule it all, so where's my crown? From Cadence to Alcyon, I'm as bright as the dawn. Light up the nations with my glow. Over desert or bay, I'm the star of today. Don't have to shout because they know I'm a queen and empress. I'm the superhero princess and I rule this town. Let me get you up to speed. I am everything you need. I rule it all, so where's my crown? I'm a queen and empress. I'm the superhero princess. And I rule this town. Let me get you up to speed. I am everything you need. I rule it all. I rule it all. I rule it all. So where's my crown? Thank you, everyone! Wow, it is good to be back in front of an audience. How's everyone feeling tonight? Good! I'm excited too. We have a lot of massive surprises for you all tonight. Some news, some guests, even a few new songs by my songwriter, Jody, who's also on keyboards tonight. Everyone give it up for Jody! For anyone who doesn't know, Jody wrote Crown, the song you all just heard, as well as everything from Aria, my self-titled album. I would not have this career without Jody, so I just wanted to take this moment to publicly thank him. Jody, it is a joy to work with you. I hope you know that.
The pleasure is all mine, Aria.
Now, this is a bit unconventional, but I've asked a few other superheroes to perform in between sets while I change, rehydrate, all those things performers need to do. While I step backstage, please welcome our first guests of the night. All the way from one of the Halcyon cities, it's Hellion and the Razors.
Nice work, Aria. Water?
Thanks, Nikki.
And I thought my songs were vapid and shallow.
Lighthammer!
How's it going, Aria?
It's so good to see you. What's it been, 4 months?
Yeah, something like that.
But I know you've been busy with the double life thing.
Double life? What double life thing? There's no double life thing.
The superhero and celebrity thing?
Right, that double life thing. That's the one you were talking about, that double life thing. Yep, that's it.
Are you ready?
All ready for what?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Jody, this is Lighthammer. Lighthammer Jody, my songwriter.
It is really nice to meet you, Jody. Your music is awesome.
I thought you said it was vapid and shallow, which are synonyms, by the way.
Oh no, coming from me, that's a compliment.
Is Lighthammer doing one of the numbers in between sets, Aria?
Oh, I didn't tell you. Lighthammer and I have a special performance later in the evening.
No, you didn't tell me. Which song is he joining you on? His voice would sound really good on the harmonies for...
Oh, no, we're singing something else. It's kind of a surprise.
From your composer? Well, then who's playing the keys for it?
We got together some of the musicians from last year's musical.
Was no one going to tell me about this?
Sorry, Jody. There's just been so much going on with the heightened security measures and the interviews and everything.
I get it. Just wish I'd been kept in the loop.
Aria, you've got to change.
Oh, shoot. Excuse me for a second.
So, Jody, I would love to talk to you about your composing technique sometime. I kind of just wrote this musical haphazardly.
Sure,
and it's been...
whatever, kid. Nikki, a word?
What's up, Jody?
Were you not going to tell me about this?
It was in the performance notes that I emailed this morning.
But no one thought I should know?
Again, it was in your email.
I just don't know how you expect me to be prepared if things are not properly communicated.
You're not playing in the number. It doesn't really affect you.
I did not sign off on someone else playing my songs.
They're not doing one of your songs.
What? But I am Aria's songwriter. I have an exclusive contract.
For her solo work. This isn't something from her album or anything like that.
But...
I promise you, it'll be a good surprise.
Ready, Jody?
Fine.
Great, let's go. Thank you, Hellion and the Razors! Weren't they something? Did you all know Hellion was recently involved in preventing the moon from being ransomed? I mean, ransomed again.
Lighthammer, are you almost ready?
Yep, almost ready.
Great. There's one more set and then you're up.
Rhythmics, right?
Yep.
I'll make sure I'm in the wings for that. I wanted some of them last year for Spotlight, but they were getting ready for their SingStar competition.
I heard their sound check earlier. They're pretty incredible.
This whole concert is incredible.
Thanks, Lighthammer.
Sorry, I'm about to be gross and gush for like a second, but just, like, this concert, I'm really proud of you. I know you were already super competent last year before you were my assistant, but this is a major career step for you.
Thanks, Lighthammer.
Of course, you deserve all the accolades for putting this together.
Aria did most of the hard work, and Jody and Camille.
Nope.
What?
Enough of that. Embrace that you did something wonderful. Be proud of it. If there is one thing you can take away from all of my vanity, it's that.
When did you get so smart?
It has been a big year.
Yeah, it really has.
Rhythmics is on now. Lighthammer, you and Aria are next.
How are you doing, Camille?
I'm fine, Lighthammer. I'm sorry, I don't really have time for pleasantries. Rhythmic's number has moving platforms, live animals, fireworks, and someone is in the audience passing out glow sticks. Plus, Sasha Lemuse's entire entourage wants to come backstage.
Sasha Lemuse is here?
Nikki, you made this a can't-miss event. Literally everyone is here.
And everyone's security team, and personal photographers, and agents.
Oh, wow, that sounds like a lot. I won't keep you, but it is good to see you.
You too.
Anyway, I should head up and get ready.
I'm right behind you.
Hi, everyone!
Hi,
hey,
Aria.
Are you heading up already?
We can wait if you want.
No, that's okay. I'm just gonna change really quickly. I'll be right up.
We'll see you up there.
Aria.
Who's there?
You know who it is, Aria.
Where are you? Show yourself.
You'll never get away from me.
I already did. You're in jail.
Am I?
Where are you? Uncle John, stop it! I said stop!
Aria?
Yeah?
You're about to go on.
Oh, right. Thanks, Camille.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Just my nerves getting to me.
Do you need to talk about it?
No. Just performing again brings up a lot of memories.
I can imagine. We've got buffed up security and we triple checked. You're safe tonight.
I know, I'm being silly.
No, you aren't. You've been working through a lot of trauma. Anxiety is natural. Are you going to be okay to keep going?
Yeah. Thanks, Camille. I don't know why I pay a therapist when I've got you around.
Yeah, well, being a stage manager is 1/3 organization, 1/3 controlling moving pieces, and 1/3 life coaching. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Thank you, Rhythmics, both for your amazing performance and for making the trip all the way here from Cadence on a school night. I'm gonna be honest, I kinda miss school. Having a private tutor is great, but I miss the group dynamic, that camaraderie, that energy of everyone suffering and celebrating together. I even miss the rude and overly vain mean kids who think they run everything.
You called?
Hi, Lighthammer.
Hi, Aria.
Now you're probably thinking, didn't I read online that those two hated each other, that they haven't spoken in nearly a year?
We do, and we haven't.
No, we don't, and yes, we have. We made up after that whole my uncle tried to kill you thing. In fact, we've been planning something incredibly exciting for you all.
I think you mean that I've been planning it and you've just kind of been there.
Okay, Lighthammer's been planning it. Would you like to share what it is then?
It would be my pleasure. So as you all know, Aria would be nothing without me. I'm obviously kidding. Aria is brilliantly talented, and now that a little time has passed and I'm not so bitter with her for stealing the part that I wrote for myself, I am really proud to be part of her origin story.
As I'm sure most of you know, my performance in Lighthammer's musical, Spotlight, was the first time I ever performed on a stage. So Lighthammer and I thought we would celebrate that and work together again.
Exactly. We want to honor our respective humble beginnings.
Some more humble than others.
So this year, Aria will be reprising her role as the kid in our second annual March Masksness musical. Lighthammer presents Lights Out, a Lighthammer musical written by Lighthammer.
Like I said, some more humble than others.
The show is already cast and has some of your favorite heroes. Some return from last year, some are new faces, but they are all extremely talented, and I am so excited to bring it to you all later this month.
So now, as a bit of a teaser, Lighthammer and I are going to be premiering one of the songs from Lights Out.
I'm sorry, from what?
From Lighthammer Presents Lights Out, a Lighthammer musical written by Lighthammer.
Much better.
And here to accompany us, returning from last year, is the orchestra from Spotlight.
So you took a couple hits, you're wounded, you're black and blue. Yeah, you're much worse off than you knew. Well, that's too bad. You gotta go out and fight. You're a hero, you made the choice to do what's right, so bite through the pain, through the screaming and the shouting in your veins. You can rest when the job is done, but until then, they're priority number one.
That's a toxic way to look at things. I'm a person too. I don't just want to fight until I'm black and blue. I'm not rushing into battle till I'm ready and prepared. Don't say that it's too bad, 'cause I don't care. If I need a sec to breathe, then you'll let me. I need a reprieve. You can leave or you can stay. I'm not working to the bone here either way. When I'm prepared, the war's already won. But until then, I'm priority number one. That's a toxic way to look at things. I'm a person too. I don't just want to fight until I'm black and blue. I'm not rushing into battle till I'm ready and prepared. Don't say that it's too bad, 'cause I don't care. They need me to go and fight. They need me to make the choice to do what's right, so bite through the pain, through the screaming and the shouting in your brain. No one said the work will be fun, and it's not over till it's done.
And you can't quit till the battle's won.
The battle's won, but until then, they're priority number one.
Aria, Nikki, that finale was incredible. How many cities were represented on that stage?
Depends. Does Halcyon City count as 1 or 5?
Oh, that's a... Nikki, that's a good one. Oh, Nikki, you...
I'm sorry, do we know you?
I'm sorry, I'm Skylar.
Do you work for the venue, Skylar?
What? Oh, no, I'm just, well...
I'm so sorry, this area is reserved for performers and crew members only.
I'm just Aria's biggest fan.
That's sweet, but I have to ask you to leave.
Aria, I just wanted to say that you're an inspiration. Coming from your beginnings to this, it's remarkable.
Thank you.
Skylar, if you don't mind...
I just wanted Aria to know that if she ever needs anything, I'm here.
That's very kind. If you don't make your way back to the audience, I will have to call security.
But
I'm giving you to the count of 3. 1, 2...
I'm going. I'm going.
Looks like you've got your first obsessed fan, Aria.
Yeah. Does anyone else feel super uncomfortable now?
Trust me, you get used to it. Now, come on, we've got a cast party to attend.
Well, if it isn't Kat Grant. You're an unfamiliar face in this dimension.
Sasha Lamuse. I'm just popping by for a visit. They're talking about this event in all the universes.
I know, we're quite a ways from Metropolis.
That we are. Sasha, I think we might be the only adults here.
First of all, I don't look a day over 22, so I hardly constitute an adult. Second, I think so. I did not realize that. Are any of them even old enough to drink?
I don't think so.
Well, that's... You know, I think I've seen enough for one night. Do you want to go somewhere more mature? Somewhere they serve stronger spirits than apple juice?
I thought you'd never ask. Riley?
Miss Grant?
I'm assigning you to stay with Diamond Radiance and continue filming.
But I have class in the morning.
Diamond Radiance?
Yes, Kat?
Take Riley, get all the dirt you can. You're in charge.
Am I getting overtime for this?
Yes, fine. Have a good night, you two kids.
You got it, boss. Hello, everyone. This is Diamond Radiance, and I am on the scene of the hottest party of the year. I'm just looking for someone to talk with. Oh, the Blade of Sorrows and the Wild Thing. Can I have a word?
Absolutely. Hi, you're Diamond Radiance, right? Our costume engineer loves Kat Grant's show for the Daily Planet, and basically always has it on.
Well, isn't that sweet? Anyway, you two have had quite a busy time lately. Cataclysm Crew seems to have their hands full.
You have no idea.
And then starting a new relationship on top of that, I'm sure that hasn't been easy.
It's been a journey.
Oh, sounds like there's some drama there.
No, not drama, just, we've had a lot going on.
We were so sorry I missed you at the opening of the Star Community Center. I heard that was quite a show.
Well, it wasn't a show without you, Diamond Radiance.
You are such a flirt, Blade of Sorrows, and with your girlfriend standing right there. So, how is that anyway? Are you two endgame? Are you soulmates? Oh, are you not?
No, it's not that. Just...
Ironic choice of words.
What do you mean?
Never mind. Honey, I'd love a drink, and, you're much taller than me. Mind helping me get to the punch bowl?
Yeah, totally. I can punch a bowl. I mean,
Diamond Radiance, have a great rest of your night.
Well, aren't they just the cutest couple? Now, who's next? Excuse me, watch where you're going.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's just really crowded in here.
Oh no, my mistake. Riley, camera on me. Dear listeners, this is Aria, the star of tonight's entire spectacle, and it seems the star of the upcoming musical as well.
I wouldn't say star.
Oh, I would. And our fans would too. They just adore you.
Well, thank you, Diamond Radiance. I'm so glad you could make it.
What's the story on this new musical? Anything to share?
Honestly, Lighthammer is being pretty tight-lipped about it. I know the song we sang tonight, and that's it.
You sure you can't give us even one teaser?
If I could, I would. I just don't know a lot yet.
I suppose I should ask Lighthammer then.
He would absolutely have way more insight.
Riley, we should go find him.
Got it.
Aria. Hi.
Katie! Hi!
Riley, stay.
What?
No, you should definitely catch Lighthammer. You know how flighty he can be.
But I am so intrigued to know what's going on here.
Katie, want to step outside with me?
Spoil sport.
Another rooftop?
Yeah, kind of feels like tradition with us.
Yeah, it does.
Hey,
So I
I'm
wanted
just...
to...
Oh, sorry, you go
No,
ahead.
sorry. You go first.
Oh, I mean...
I can...
Why don't you go first?
Okay, so... It's been a while.
Yeah, it has. How's Halcyon?
Powered police and aliens butting heads, massive citywide destruction, that kind of thing.
So, pretty much the usual.
Yeah, pretty much.
How's Hellion?
She's good.
Oh, good, good. I'm glad.
Yeah. Listen, Aria...
Katie, you don't have to say anything.
No, I do. I didn't know that you know, and I didn't mean to hurt you or lead you on or anything.
No, you didn't. It was me. And it was totally stupid.
Then why didn't you come visit me? Or call or something?
I wanted to, just... You had so much going on, and I just...
You what?
I didn't really want to see you.
Oh.
Not like that, just... If I kept seeing you after everything, I was worried I wouldn't be able to, move on.
Right.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It isn't.
You're right, it isn't. I didn't really have a lot that I could cling to after everything with my memory and...
I know.
But you did it anyways.
It was selfish.
It was. How are you doing?
Right now?
I meant in general, but sure.
Right now, I'm sad I hurt my friend. And embarrassed and angry and basically every emotion you can have.
Yeah, I get that. I apparently am somewhat of an expert on emotions.
Yeah, that's true.
But I meant, how are you in general?
Ups and downs. I keep thinking back to his trial. And the way he looked at me. That anger, that disappointment. It feels like...
Like you're a failure and you'll never be able to make up for it?
Yeah.
I may not remember much from before everything, but that's a feeling I remember quite clearly.
It is definitely not pleasant.
No, it's not. You could have talked to me, I am quite experienced in betraying my guardians.
I know.
Okay, I've said my piece. I can go back to not being mad at you.
Just like that?
Life is too short to cut off people that you care about. Plus, how uncomfortable would it be for you to be in a rehearsal process where you're not speaking to your co-star?
Yeah, I got enough of that last year.
Exactly. Consider all of this water under the bridge. But don't do it again.
I won't. And thank you.
For what?
If I was in your shoes, I don't know if I could have been as forgiving. Forgiveness isn't exactly something I'm super familiar with.
Hey. Not everyone is as cruel as your uncle was. He might not be the forgiving type, but there are people in your life who are.
I know. I'm trying to focus on that. It's just hard to decondition yourself.
Yeah, I guess I got lucky with that. In a way, clean slate?
Yeah, I don't know if that's much better.
No, actually, me either. Aren't we quite the team?
Yeah, I guess we are.
At least we've got each other again.
We do. Anyway, tell me everything.
Well, Nazgrim came back and the Draconids were...
Yeah, I'm sure that's all very interesting, but that's not what I'm talking about. Tell me everything about
Hellion.
Oh. Well, there's nothing to tell.
You're blushing.
I am not. Could you move like 6 inches to the left? I'm trying to get a picture and you're blocking the lights.
Oh, sorry. I think you'd probably get better lighting, though, if we took the shade off this lamp and then opened this window a bit more.
That's very impressive. Who are you?
Castora. You're Stellar, right?
I don't recognize you.
I'm in an idol club, but mostly just do the backstage work.
Like lighting?
Especially the lighting.
I could use a little more uplight. Got anything for that?
Sure. Polly?
Highlight projections. Terrific. Another light-powered hero.
Another one?
There are a ton of light heroes around here. Me, Travell, Lighthammer.
I thought that Lighthammer was sound base.
Right. I always forget that.
Yeah, I guess their name is a bit of a misnomer.
Hi, Stellar. Hi, Cass. I love that you're talking about me, but that is an incredibly expensive lamp, so can we just put the shade back on it?
Oh, Stellar was just trying to get a good selfie.
Trust me, I know that better than most people, but I also know that I already have over 24 people in my apartment, and I would love it if nothing got knocked over.
Hey, babe, why don't you come with me and get a drink?
But
Enjoy the party, ladies. You're in a mood tonight, Light.
I'm fine.
I know you better than that. I thought this would be exactly your type of party. Everyone's here, excited for your next thing, all talking about you.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just a little bit tired of the limelight.
Hey, character growth. Look at that.
Ugh, shut up.
Hey, Lighthammer. We got a sparkling cider.
Ali, when did you even get here?
About 4 panels ago?
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing, never mind. You're Ryder Typhon, right?
Yeah, and you are?
This is Ali. She's my...
roommate.
You have a roommate?
Several, apparently, but with Ali, it's a long story.
8 issues long, give or take?
Issues?
Hey, Lighthammer, when do I get a mural on my ceiling of me as a famous painting? Like, both you and Daisy have one, so I thought,
First of all, it's a fresco. Second, you've got to earn it. It's not something you can just get.
I'll just ask the editor.
The who?
Bye, Lighthammer. Bye, Lighthammer's hot boyfriend.
Oh, wow. She's, a lot.
You have no idea.
Lighthammer!
Diamond Radiance, how are you, love?
Besides absolutely furious, I'm fine.
Furious?
We just had lunch last week and you didn't tell me all this was in store?
I was sworn to secrecy.
Since when can you keep a secret?
It's far more common than you think lately.
Care to elaborate on that?
Oh, I was just talking about this whole thing. Been pretty good at keeping this one a secret.
That you have. I have a few questions for you.
On the record or off?
You of all people should know that everything is on the record, darling.
Cat Grant is training you well, I see.
She is.
All right, go ahead.
First question, what's the real story with you and Aria? You're still bitter rivals, right?
No, we're okay, actually. We had a talk a few months after everything, and we worked it out.
But you still hate her?
No, I really don't.
Fine, no sense of drama, but I understand. Don't want to make waves.
No waves to make. We're fine, really.
Question 2. You said the show was fully cast. Is that true?
We've got a couple openings, but
third question, can I audition?
What?
I was positively green with envy last year that I couldn't be included. I am quite the singer, I promise.
I don't see any reason why not.
But Lighthammer, I would be an excellent addition. Wait, what?
You're in the hero community. Even if it's just mainly stirring the pot with rumors and hearsay, there's no reason you can't audition.
Oh, well, thank you. Final question, is there any chance of a preview tonight?
I don't really think that's...
Come on, half the people in this room start rehearsals with you next week and everyone else is an adoring fan. You can't give us a teaser?
I mean, I just don't...
If I could have everyone's attention?
Thank you. Now, I know most of you know me, but I'm Diamond Radiance, and I am very excited to start working with you all on this musical.
If you get cast.
Formalities. Anyway, as I was saying, Lighthammer here would like to give us a preview of one of the songs from the show. The floor is yours, Lighthammer. Your public awaits.
You are truly the worst, you know that?
In the best way possible, right?
Hey, Felix, can you get my laptop and plug it into the projector?
Sure, but why?
If I'm showing off a song for the show, I want backup.
You want me to sing with you?
Oh, honey, no, you shouldn't sing in public. I mean, this is mostly a solo and ensemble song, but you can join in with them if you want.
Nice save, dear.
All right, everyone, I'm just going to pull up the sheet music and project it on the wall. If you're comfortable reading music, you can join me. This song kind of sounds lame as a solo. Step right up for the ticket of the year. Don't fight now, there's room for everybody here. Find your seats, grab your candy and your pop, 'cause once we start, we're never gonna stop. You think the heroes can put on a show, think they're the most exciting action. But the curtain's up and lights aglow. Now see the audience reaction. As the villains are making their way towards the stage as the rising faction. We're the main attraction. Good is dull, I think it's time that you admit. You're bored now, so bend your knees and just submit. Listen up, or you may get left behind. Give us a chance and we might blow your mind. You think the heroes can put on a show, think they're the most exciting action. But the curtain's up and lights aglow. Now see the audience reaction. As the villains are making their way towards the stage as the rising faction. We're the main attraction. I'm tired of the classic romances we all had to watch for too long. Wouldn't you rather see something more bloody and new? Well, we do. Then throw out your Juliets and Romeos. Embrace your Macbeths and your Valiagos. The heroes are done and they're resting backstage. Time to make room for the new age. Scenes so cruel and violent. Don't you feel excitement? Your heart pounding in your chest. You think the heroes can put on a show, think they're the most exciting action. But the curtain's up and lights aglow. Now see the audience reaction. As the villains are making their way towards the stage as the rising faction. Being wicked's more fun and you'll soon feel the sweet touch of satisfaction. Come join us and you'll see we're the main attraction. That was great. Who knew you could all sight read like that? Anyway, there will be more on Monday, so just enjoy the party and then rest tomorrow so we can start on a good note.
A Lighthammer, a word?
Oh, Jody, hi. I didn't know you were here.
How flattering. I wanted to talk to you about that song.
Absolutely. I would love whatever advice you had.
Oh, this isn't advice. No, it's a question. From one songwriter to you. Don't you think that song is a little sexy?
What do you mean?
For teenagers. To be singing.
No, I understood the question, but where are you getting that?
Don't you feel excitement?
Yeah, it's like adrenaline. Wouldn't you if a villain was attacking you?
Bend your knees and just submit?
To the power of evil.
You'll soon feel the sweet touch of satisfaction.
Oh, no, yeah, I hear it now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go start working on a new villain song.
Yes, probably a good idea.
Well, that was a wonderful soiree, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was nice.
I'll see you on Monday for my audition then.
But Monday's the first rehearsal.
Oh, I agree. It's best we skip the audition altogether. I'll see you then.
Wow. That was...
Yeah. Need some help cleaning up?
You don't have to do that.
I don't mind.
Thanks.
I can help too.
Me too.
No, you both have already done so much work tonight.
Yeah, but we're in this together, whether that's organizing a concert, or dealing with villains, or cleaning up after a bunch of teenagers. We're a team.
Yeah, the four of us are on the same page this year. And speaking of the same page, I saw you and Aria heading out to the roof. How was that?
It was nice.
So what happened? Are you two... you know?
Please say no. Nothing is worse for a stage manager than a showmance.
No, we're not together, but we're gonna be okay.
Oh, good.
Is that trash bag full? Here, I'll take it to the dumpster.
Do you want me to come with you?
Nah, I'm okay. Thank you, though.
Well, hurry back. We're gonna need all the help we can to get this place cleaned up. And, unfortunately, my boyfriend is asleep, and I have no idea where my protege went.
Coda?
Yep, that's him.
Last I saw him, he was taking selfies in the bathroom because the lighting was, and I quote, to die for.
Aw, he takes after you, Lighthammer.
Weren't you going to take the trash out?
Fine, I'll be back in a few minutes.
Aria.
This isn't happening. You're just a manifestation of my trauma. You're not real.
Do you really think that's true, Aria? Do you think this is an illusion?
It has to be. You're in jail. You can't be here.
Or am I behind the dumpster?
Stop
Maybe
it.
I'm lurking around the corner.
Uncle John, I'm serious.
Right behind you. That's right. Run, my little Aria. But you'll never escape me. I am your
darkest nightmares, lurking in your waking dreams. I am a part of you,
and you are part of me. Even in the blackest night,
when there's no light to be found, I see you, Aria.
I always see you.
What was that ending?
What do you mean?
That was horrifying. All those different fonts, those different voices. What is going on?
Well, I don't know. I didn't write it.
I'm going to read ahead.
Don't you dare.
Don't you want to know what's going to happen?
Of course I do. But also I'm way past my shift, and they don't pay us overtime. So I am going home.
I can read ahead without you.
I'll know if you do.
Ugh, fine.
You coming?
Wait, we forgot one thing.
Oh, what's that?
To be continued.
Thank you for listening to A Very Merry March Masksness, Issue 3, Lights Out. This issue was written and edited by T.P. Huth. Incidental music was from Kevin McLeod with Incompetech Music. All sound effects were sourced from freesound.org. Cover art for this issue was created by Kati Kawaguchi. The introduction was voiced by Crumpet. Crumpet, any pronouns, can be found on Moon Harbor Heroes or on Twitter at The Crumpet. Editor 1 was played by Eric Seguente. Eric, he, him, can be found on Otherwhere or on Twitter as @PrimeFactorX01. Editor 2 was played by Elliot Peterson. Elliot, she, her, or they, them, can be found on Moon Harbor Heroes and Moon Harbor Extended or on Twitter at Elliot Yelen. Aria was played by Kaylin. Kaylin, she, her, can be found on Twitter at BiggieKK. Cat Grant was played by Viola. Viola, she, her, can be found on Waypoint or on Twitter at NotHowYouScience. Riley was played by Indi Tan. Indi, he, they, can be found on Dice Comics or on Twitter at It's Mr. Mask. Diamond Radiance was played by Ashe. Ashe, Zizier, they, them, or she, her, can be found on Twitter at ALibraryCryptid. Nikki Roberts was played by Siobhan. Siobhan, she, her, can be found on Otherware and Protean City Comics or on Twitter at Spellbound Mage. Camille St. Martin was played by Vanessa Haas. Vanessa, she, they, can be found on Twitter at Alpaca My Books. Evergreen was played by Jeremy Borders. Jeremy, he, him, can be found on Apex City and Outstanding or on Twitter at TayuFace. Jody was played by Lauren Peterson. Lauren, he, they, can be found on Nerds on a Roll or on Twitter at DM_LSP. Lighthammer was played by Tess Huth. Tess, she, they, can be found on Moon Harbor Heroes and Moon Harbor Extended or on Twitter at TPHuth94. Cacophony was played by Chris or Polish Ogre. Ogre, he, him, can be found on Corpses and Curios or on Twitter at Polish Ogre. Skylar was played by Connor. Connor, he, him, can be found on Moon Harbor Extended or on Twitter at Conador Crunch. Sasha Lemuse was played by Erin Cerise. Erin, she, her, can be found on Super Idols RPG or on Twitter at Erin Cerise. The Blade of Sorrows was played by JPG. JPG, he, him, can be found on Nerds on a Roll and Moon Harbor Heroes or on Twitter at SpeakerJPG. The Wild Thing was played by Rose Hahn. Rose, she, her, can be found on Moon Harbor Heroes or on Twitter at Smiley Rosie. Kid Katie was played by Kati Kawaguchi. Katie, she, her, can be found on Nerds on a Roll and Moon Harbor Extended or on Twitter at _Kid Katie. Stellar was played by Charlie. Charlie, Caesar, or he, him, can be found on Otherware or on Twitter at magical_pride. Castora was played by Alice Kyra. Alice, she, her, or Faye Fair can be found on Protean City Comics and basically every other Masks podcast, or on Twitter at magicalgirlkyra. Ryder Typhon was played by Kylie Kane. Kylie, they, them, can be found on Moon Harbor Heroes and Moon Harbor Extended or on Twitter at TheVersian. Allie was played by Icy Sheets. Icy, she, her, or they, them, can be found on Moon Harbor Heroes and Moon Harbor Extended or on Twitter at Icy New Year. The ensemble in this issue was Alice Kyra, Ashe, Charlie, Eli Lee, Elliot Peterson, Evan Saft, Fabby Garza, Indi Tan, Jeremy, Kati Kawaguchi, Polish Ogre, and Tess Huth. Editor 1, Editor 2, Aria, Diamond Radiance, Riley, Nikki, Camille, Jody, Skylar, and Cacophony are original characters created by TP Huth. All other characters were created in various Masks: A New Generation actual play podcasts. A Very Merry March Masksness Issue 3, Lights Out, was produced by Moon Harbor Heroes as part of March Masksness 2022. Moon Harbor Heroes and Moon Harbor Extended can be found on Twitter at MoonHarborCast. March Masksness is produced by James Malloy, he, him, and can be found on Twitter at March Masksness. Thank you for listening, and thank you, as always, for saving the world. We'll see you next issue.